Hello, welcome to Figure Form 45. Thank you for your time checking my video. This is my review of the Mcfarlane Collector Edition Return of Superman with Crypto. Now, if you are new to my channel, please leave a like and subscribe if you like my videos. This will really help me a lot in making more of this video. Since this is a Mcfarlane Collector Edition, this came with the standard Mcfarlane art card stand and the art card, which to be honest, I kind of like since I do collect this art card from Mcfarlane, I do like the fact that they do add this chrome when it comes to the text, and also at the back, I do like the chrome touch that they put in this card. It gives it a feeling of a premium, like a premium feel. Then he also comes with two wide open ends. And that's all the accessories that he have. Now let's first start with Crypto. So Crypto is not really an articulated figure, though uh, you can move his head like that. So I don't know if that makes it articulated, but yeah, it does give you some kind of a posing option. I do like the fact that they gave him a cloth cape, because at least through that you can also move it and be able to appreciate the sculpt that they gave this figure. This is actually a very nice sculpted uh, figure, despite the fact that it is not articulated. Let's first look at the head sculpt. That's a very cute looking dog. I think they captured the look of Crypto. I mean, if I'm gonna have a figure of Crypto, this is how he would look. So that's a very nice head sculpt. Then he also has the Superman logo on his collar, which, to be honest, is a really good touch. That's a very good sculpt there. I just kind of hope that they will give us the option to remove this cape so that you will be able to display and, you know, showing these amazing details, because this is a very muscular dog. I do like the fact that it is not just, it has a lot of curved details. So, despite the fact that it is not articulated, I'm still glad that they gave us a Crypto, and I really love it. Now for the main figure. Oh, stop. Let me just put them there. Just put it there. Okay. When I pre-ordered this, because from the store that I buy my Mcfarlane figure, they don't usually show. Actually, Mcfarlane as a whole, they just release what figure they will be sending, and then give a prototype image later when they are close to releasing it. So I pre-ordered this because I saw that it is a return of Superman figure. So I was expecting, okay, Please let that be the Superman with the this one, the long hair. I forgot what this hairstyle is called. But I was glad that this is the one that I was correct. It is the Superman that with the long hair. I just don't know who in the McFarlane this department said that what body buck what body mold will go well with that Return of Superman figure that will be releasing, the Dark Knight Returns Superman figure, body mold. And I don't know, maybe they were high at that time because I honestly do not know why this is the body mold that they use. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the Dark Knight Returns Superman figure that they sent, but but I like them because they represent correctly the art of the comics. So for me when I saw them, these are perfect action figure form of the art in the comics of the Dark Knight Return. And let's face it, the Dark Knight Return has a specific style of art which which is very distinctive, very specific. So I just don't know why, despite the fact that I love this body mold because it gave me nostalgia, because it is the Dark Knight Returns Superman. To be honest, or to be frank, I think that this body mold is pretty limited for reuse because, well, to be honest, I was kind of hoping that they should have just used at least the hash body mold, or I mean, just as an added, you know, to be honest, as an added insult, they even put this art on the card, which, man, do they even look the same? Is that the body on the art in the Return of Superman storyline? I mean, I don't know, man. When I saw this I saw the promo picture of this, I just did not want to destroy my, my uh, reputation from the hobby store that I buy, but I really wanted to cancel it. But yeah, I just decided not to. Actually, of the McFarlane Collector Edition wave that this belongs to, I did not really want to buy any of them. I think it's Captain Carrot and then that Green Lantern Batman. By name, I thought this is gonna be the good one, but yeah, this is a very weak wave. Anyway, enough of that rant. Um, as far as the head sculpt, to be honest, I really like that this head sculpt. I think McFarlane got got the look that I really want for that long hair Superman. And luckily, actually, if you saw my other video, which is the figure spotlight, which basically are like my unboxing video, um, this head can actually is actually compatible with the other body mold, the Hush Superman and the Action Comics Superman, which to be honest are better alternative if they just use either of those than this one. This is specific. This is a very specific body mold. Actually, I think okay, I'm going to my rant again, but just hear me out. Aside from the Dark Knight Superman, I think this body mold can only be reused well, I mean correctly, with that Batsaro and Bizarro two-pack that they will be releasing. I think that is a good reuse of this mold because those are, Batsaro and Bizarro are a little cartoony in design, so this will fit perfectly there. I think that's the word I'm looking for. When I think of the Return of Superman action figure, it's really very iconic in my head. Because it's one of those comics. It's one of those books that actually got me into reading comics. So I had, I think when they used this bottom mold, it looked a little cartoony to me, which I don't think matches my expectation. They should have just used the Hush Superman body mold or the Action Comics body mold if they were not gonna make a new mold. This is a really bad decision. I tried head swapping it to either one, and as I said, it works because the peg for this and the Hush Superman mold and Action Comics Superman are the same. So you can put this there, but the problem is, uh, this figure have a different skin tone. So yeah, you can swap the head, but it will have a very different skin tone. I think this is the one that has a little, darker, more flesh color skin tone as compared to the very light colored skin tone of the Hush Superman and the Action Comics Superman, which yeah, they do have a very light complexion color as compared to the skin color that they choose to this one. So for me, that's not a go. Anyway, for since this is the old body mold, so if we will go to the articulation, it's standard McFarlane articulation. Then it can do the T pose, and since this is the old mold, it doesn't have a double joint elbow. It can only do up to that. Ab articulation, waist articulation, which is like that. Then for the leg, can do uh, can do that. Then can do that. Leg can go up to that. Thigh swivel, not thigh swivel. Ankle articulation. Then can do the Van Damme like that. The thigh swivel is actually pretty good on this mold. So that's for the articulation. Anyway, my overall verdict with this figure, I think based from my rant, you already know. Yeah, my big question is why? Why did they use this body mold? I mean, it's not the proportion is not applicable for the source material that it is supposed to be based on. And again, as I said, I like this body mold, but for the Dark Knight Returns Superman version and the Bizarro version. But I I was really expecting something that looks at this like this for a Return of Superman figure. So yeah, if you reach this part of my video, I hope somehow I'm able to help you guys decide if this figure is worth it for you to buy. Because to be honest, for me, making this a collector edition. And as we all know, that means a higher price range. And then they just gave us a reuse of a mold. It's not really worth the price. Now, this crypto figure I love. I really love this, despite the fact that it is not articulated. But in the end, we bought this. I bought this. I ordered this because the description said "Return of Superman" version. They got it on the head sculpt, but they miss on the body mold that they reuse. And that's just my personal opinion. Some of you guys might like this, but to me, to be honest, it it looks a little cartoony. The proportion really looks a little cartoony for me, which, as I said, when I think of Return of Superman, this is not how I imagine it. So guys, thank you. If you reach this part of my video, and as always, please take care of yourself.